channel. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Song immediately that's coming to me is His Eyes is on the Sparrow. I was just singing that song nonstop before I got on this live, and I immediately knew that it was for you. Okay? Why should I feel? Welcome in, everybody. Discouraged. And why should the shadows come? And why should my heart feel lonely? Hey, Keena. And long for heaven and home. When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. She said, you better sing. Literally, I'm getting this energy about birds and sparrows, and I'm pulling all of these cards, right? And there's nothing but birds on them. Birds. Birds are significant. Owls, ravens, birds. You could have been seeing blue cardinals. I don't know. There's something about birds. Also, too, I'm getting something. Somebody's root chakra is blocked. Something's stuck. It's crazy. I'm coming to pull my chakra cards, and they are literally stuck together. And now they're ripping. Had these cards for years. It sits on this shelf, and it's just stuck and tearing apart. And it's so funny because I was getting ready to talk on the root chakra. Either someone's root chakra is off balance, and if this is not the case, there's something about your root chakra that needs immediate attention, right? Because even as I'm breaking up these cards, the root chakra cards keep coming out. And in order for you to be set free, in order for you to fly, you need to be grounded in your root. The irony in your root is, right, somebody needs to feel at home in their own body. Somebody doesn't feel at home in their own body. Somebody doesn't feel right in their own skin. Someone feels like they don't belong, right? And I started off this reading saying His eyes is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me, right? So someone is dealing with stability. Someone is in a situation where it's not stable. Your home life can be in question. 111 on the clock. Wow. Someone... I'm actually feeling a tower moment with this one. Look, balancing the root came out again. It says if your body feels ill at ease, this could suggest its basic needs are not being met. You may have excessive energy, where the chakra spins too fast. This can lead to aggression and dominating egotism. A deficient or slow spinning root chakra indicates a lack of confidence, lack of sexual interest, weak willpower, and lack of grounding. There are many activities which can help balance this chakra. Okay. Wow, that's so interesting that I'm singing a song about birds and his eyes is on the sparrow and I know he watches me. So there's something about this energy. You have nothing to worry about. For some of you, this is somebody attacking your root chakra, right? I do feel like there has been an attack on your root chakra. Now, yes, some of you, it's your own doing. For some of you. But for others of you, I'm feeling this imbalance as a result of evil eye, jealousy, someone wanting to attack your stability, someone wanting to attack your comfort. Someone is not happy with the kind of joy you have, with the kind of joy that you possess. Someone wants you to be uprooted and unstable. And someone doesn't want you to speak out about it too, because balancing the throat chakra just came out. And what spirit is encouraging you to do is to rebuke and to come against these forces, because this is not just a person. These are forces, these are entities, these are spiritual principalities in high places that's coming against your root chakra, trying to come against your whole body. It's so funny. Look, here we go again with this root. And I wasn't even going to go here because I was just trying to break up the cards and shuffle so I can get them ready for a later read. But Spirit is having this come out immediately. It's saying aromatherapy has powerful healing properties to open the root chakra. Try burning earthy essential oils, candles, or incense like sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli, cloves, and ginger. The number 11 is significant. But yeah, someone's coming against your root chakra. Someone's coming against your stability. Someone is coming against your money. Someone doesn't like your power. And somebody feels like, if I can just mess up what they have going on, if I can just, find a way to make sure that they're not doing better than me. A Cancer could be significant. This could be somebody you're in an intimate relationship with too, that's indirectly causing your root chakra to be off balance. I do see a tower moment coming. There's somebody that you may be intimate with that is throwing off the sacral and root energy. Someone's root and sacral energy is not in alignment with each other. Oh wow, she said my kid's dad a Cancer. Yeah, and it's also causing these third eye blockages here too. But I didn't mean to go there. However, it says, I am motivated to pursue my true purpose. So whoever you are, you're still working on yourself. You're still working on becoming. You're still moving forward, that chariot, that Cancer energy. You're still moving forward. However, you are dealing with a lot of blocks. Because this wasn't even my initial deck that I was going to go into. However, even amongst me shuffling it and cleansing it, there's a lot of blocks in my cards. So I'm going to have to go in and cleanse these cards and or possibly order a new deck. But there's something about your stability that is being attacked right now. But God is watching you. God is watching you. And God is telling me to tell you, hold on. Hold on. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Right? That's the energy. For some of you, I need you to read Matthew 26, and it talks about the birds and how the birds, you have to be like the birds in nature. Even the birds don't worry about who will clothe them, where they will live, what they will eat. God takes care of those things. Matthew 26, it talks about stability and about not worrying. No need to worry about today, because no need to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow has enough trouble as its own, or on its own, it has enough trouble. Okay? God wants you to know that you are here and that you are safe. Affirm to yourself, I am here, I am safe, I have all that I need. I shall have what I need any day now. You need to affirm that to yourself. You need to affirm that it's already done. I'm provided for. I'm well taken care of. You need to speak in that energy, because essentially you are taken care of. All right, here we go. Balancing the root chakra came out again. So yeah, wear the color red. I would listen to some 432 megahertz music. And before the weather officially changes over, please go outside and ground as much as possible if you could. It says the store was out of those fig Newtons and saltine crackers. I don't even know what he's talking about. But yeah, y'all see this? Y'all see this deck? This has never happened to any of my decks before. This is my deck of chakras. And look how it's like as if water got into it. Like it's stuck. Someone's chakras are stuck. Like, how does that even happen? I keep my cards in a neat shelf. Like, no water, no nothing. This is very interesting. Someone needs a cleanse. Someone needs a spiritual cleanse. Someone needs to get in a body of water and to pray. And I'm not talking your bath, just your bath. You need to go to a natural body of water and break up the energy. Your energy is too, it's stuck. It's stuck. You need to loosen up. Some of you may need to dance. You need to shake off energy. Someone has energy on them, and it is literally causing a stagnation. I don't even mean to go on this long. It's been 12 minutes already. Let's get this reading started. The number 6 may be significant. 8 is significant. I pulled some numerology cards. The number 1111 is significant. 555, 10, 10, 10. You also, God is telling your enemies, saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Some of you are prophets. Some of you are readers. Some of you are called and destined to be readers. Some of you are called to work with children, called to work in political spaces. Some of you are called to be lawyers, right? Some of you are orators, where you will be utilizing your voice, talking to people, public speaking, right? And God is telling the enemy to touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. My God. So someone here is very prophetic. Someone here is like an enigma almost. Somebody, whoever I'm channeling, here we go again. Yeah, whoever I'm channeling, you have such a divine purpose. You have such a high calling. And everybody who has a high calling, it doesn't necessarily mean you're a reader. You may start out as a reader, but that may be propelling you to something else. Or you may do something else in the divination or healing arts. Be open. And for a lot of you, the only way that you're going to receive this information or that you're going to build upon this, you have to clear that root chakra. Because how will you grow up to the sun? How would you come out like the tree if your roots aren't intact? You need your roots intact in order to grow or to come out of the soil, per se, in order for you to reach enlightenment. So it's funny how purple and red comes out, the root and the crown. And in order for the crown to come out, the sun, you need to be rooted in order to ascend. Okay? Right. In this root chakra, it says yoga can help to release tension and open up the root chakra. Helpful poses are mountain, squat, warrior, goddess, and child's pose. Remember, I was just saying you need to break up that energy. Some of you need to dance, you need to move, you need to get it flowing again. It's almost like I'm getting like an energy where, when you cut someone's circulation off and the blood is not flowing properly, so it's causing an imbalance, it's causing swelling. It's something like that. Like something is not filtering properly in your energy system and it's causing a delay. It's the same way when you have too many things on your phone, too much memory and data and pictures on your phone, and because you didn't clear it out, it's causing your phone to be delayed. It's the same thing. It's like a virus almost, right? And someone needs to get their root chakra cleared because you have a God-given purpose that's ready to be handed towards you, but it can't be given toward it can't be given to you because there's such a blockage. This is literally what I'm tapped into. Your crown chakra is ready for you. It's so funny. What I'm seeing here is that I see a kundalini rising, right? In you guys. That's also what I'm getting. Snakes. I'm seeing like this kundalini rising, but the snake can't move upwards because it keeps getting cut. It just keeps getting cut. I see you growing and then cut. Start over again. Growing, cut. And it's not allowing you to reach your crown. It's not allowing you to tap into those God ascended messages. It's not allowing you to receive the light codes. Right? It says, I go beyond my limiting beliefs and accept myself totally. You have to accept who you are on this journey. That is the only way. That is the only way that you can ascend. Root chakra, again, it says this chakra is located near the perineum and establishes us on earth. It is associated with grounding, deepening, and connecting to the environment. Some of you need to change your environment. Some of you need to change who you're just simply around, who you're just simply entertaining. That has a direct and indirect effect on your energy system, right? And it's affecting your solar plexus, okay? Right? It's saying I make my own decisions with confidence and conviction. So a lot of you need to work on yourselves. It's something about building yourselves from the ground up so that you can't be shaken, you can't be moved. That kind of energy. All right. I'm also hearing too, you have to learn how to be as wise as, how's it go? You have to be as innocent as a dove, but as wise as a serpent. That is what that's also the energy that I'm getting into. You need to know how to move in the circumstances that you're in. Okay? You can't reveal your hand to the people that you're around just because they're family, just because they're your man, your bae, your hubby. They have demons too that may go directly against who you're becoming and you don't know it, right? And it's causing this blockage. Holy Spirit, what do you want my collective to know? What do you want the viewers to know? Third eye chakra. It says having a strong third eye chakra allows you to use your powerful intuition for spiritual growth and more generous attitude towards life. Physical disorders associated with it includes headaches, eye, and sinus problems. One of the third eye chakra's main role is to balance everyday activities. So yes, there is, hey, how you doing, Southern girl? Yeah, there is a balance that needs to be taking place in your life. So I'm getting a lot of different messages, but for the most part, it's the root, the throat chakra, and the solar plexus chakra right now that is in question right now for a lot of you. For some of you, you can start off with a fast. I'm hearing a water fast. Some of you need to do a water fast for at least 30 days. For some of you, I got 3 people, 4 likes. 34 days, about 30 days. Some of you need to lock in on some kind of fast because there is messages coming to you that need to get to you. All right. The new earth is already here. The split between 3D and 5D is happening as we speak. And some of you have been called. A lot of you have been called. And some of you have been chosen. But the ones of you who's been chosen, it's like you're not following through. You're not following through. It's like you're going back into South Node energy. God needs you to be motivated and to pursue your true purpose. A lot of you need to quit your 9-to-5 jobs. I know this sounds crazy. Please, I'm not saying just boom, go out there and leave your job, but begin the process. Start planning the process of leaving, because a lot of you are not meant to work a 9-to-5 job. That's the energy that I'm literally tapped into. And it's so crazy to tell you to leave your job, right? And we're talking about your root chakra being out of balance. Good morning, Yaya. Right? This is a funny one here, but you're being tested. You're being tested. A lot of you are on this spiritual journey, but when it's time to act and when it's time to really follow this spiritual journey to a T, some of you are still like, well, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? The purpose and the answer is here. The root chakra is blocked. It's not, you're not receiving the messages, but the messages are going to come. Right? And this is why I said, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. God is actually testing you. Read the Bible. Read the Bible for some of you. A lot of you, I'm getting also too, before I started the video, someone's grandma is significant. Someone may need to light a candle for a Passover grandmother. This grandmother was very religious. This grandmother loved the Lord. Okay? Confirmation, my washing machine just went off. Root chakra came out again. Some of you really need help. Now it's talking about root chakra stones. It says there are a few healing stones that can be used to open, balance, and heal the root chakra. 1, red carnelian. It's historically worn for strength and for courage. Black tourmaline. It is used for spiritual grounding. And number 3, obsidian, which is a stone of protection. All 3 of these stones can be used for cleansing and balancing the root chakra. I'm actually going to take this for myself because I actually need all 3. I have 2 out of the 3. So if you didn't hear that, red carnelian, black tourmaline, and obsidian. Okay, this is what's going to help you get started with your root chakra. Was talking to a picture of my Gma picture yesterday. Wow. Oh, wow. That's confirmation. That's confirmation. Don't forget to light a candle for a passed over loved one. Someone's coming in to help you. Wow. It says light a candle. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's move to the tarot. Let's move to the tarot and see what stories, what kind of message is actually coming out for you. But your body is really, I knew this card was going to come out. The Tower. I kept feeling the energy of a tower. Oh my gosh. This is not good. I didn't even shuffle the deck and that's what's coming out. Right? This has a lot to do with money. Stability. Your root chakra. How are you going to make ends meet? How are you going to pay for this? How are you going to pay for that? This might be giving me the energy. For some of you, I don't know who I'm connected to. Maybe this government shutdown is somehow affecting you. Maybe you receive benefits. Maybe you receive some type of assistance. Maybe you have a family member who's on Social Security or disability or some type of government-funded assistance. Somehow this is affecting you. It's causing a tower, right? But some of you are going to get messages. Let's see what you're going to receive. Yeah, I didn't even have to ask a question. The message is just coming out. Okay, yeah, some of you have received news about Loved ones being out in the cold, not having enough. There's this energy of not having enough. This energy of holding on tightly to your money. Not making enough, not being stable. And for a lot of you, because things can look a little shaky right now, and I know things can feel unstable, especially around the holidays, and it's uncertain at this time, and it's affecting you, and money is moving kind of slow. It's small and it's slow. Wow, 9 of Cups in reverse. This is not looking good. What's going on? Oh my gosh, stress. How are you going to cover this? How are you going to pay for this? What's the holidays looking like? How am I going to afford this? How am I going to afford that? Some of you are up at night just thinking about your next move, how you're going to leave, how you're going to make more money. It's that kind of energy, but I do see something coming for you. 6 of Wands with the Hierophant. Some of you have something that's guaranteed, that's going to work for. I'm talking about this is a lifetime of success. The Hierophant with the 6 of Wands. Wow. How does my collective get to that energy? Queen of Pentacles. Some of y'all need to tap in. How is it that I go from the 4 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles? I'm telling you, this energy of possibility is out here. A lot of you are being tested. What you do with nothing is what you do with everything. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, a lot of you, your will is being tested. This government shutdown, it's divine. It's divine. It's divine. This is not just a government shutdown. This is a divine shutdown. This is a divine shutdown right here. You're being tested. A lot of you, I don't know what cycle you are in on your journey, but for whoever I'm tapped into, you know enough to alchemize your situation, and God wants to see what you're going to do. God wants to see what you're going to do. The Spirit wants to see what you're going to do. Where are you? So this is like a trial. This is a trial. Because for some of you, if you know, it's funny, I'm seeing like a trial period. Because after death is life. We are in Scorpio season. We just entered Scorpio season. This is a season of transformation. This is the season of transmutation, new beginnings, and death. That's scorpionic energy. Trust me, I know scorpionic energy very well. I have 6 placements in the sign of Scorpio. I know this energy very well. And you are being tested over the next 30 days. I'm thinking 30, 40 days. I believe this is why this fast is important, because after death, what's next? Life. Sagittarius season. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck, abundance, expansiveness. So Scorpio season is testing your faith. This season is really going to test you. And you know why? It's about time. You need to be tested. You see this person? You see how this person appears to have all these swords around them? They seem to be stuck. They seem to be walking over troubled waters. Y'all see this? See all these swords surrounding this person? But take a good look at this individual. Can't they get themselves out of this situation? Yeah, they're blindfolded, right? But look at where the person is standing. They're in between the swords. The swords are not in their way. The swords are not in their head. The swords are just around them, but they can't even see them. All you got to do is untie yourself and take off the blindfold and get out of this situation. But with this card, it appears that you're stuck. It appears that you can't. It appears that you have so many forces and trials and things coming against you. But look, you can get your own self out of this situation. Whatever situation that you're in, you can alchemize yourself out of the situation. God wants to see what you're going to do with what you've been given, all this magic you've been given, all of this information, technology, all this magic, all these readings you've been listening to, all of these practices you know about, right? God is testing you. You're being tested. Some of you are going to make it and some of you are not. But his eyes is on the sparrow. And you know he watches you. So why are you worrying? The Star card. Queen of Pentacles. What's the Queen of Pentacles for, my collective? Yeah, you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision whether you're going to stay at that job, whether you're going to stay in this state, whether you're going to stay with that person, or are you going to do what God has called you to do on this earth? Some of you have your purpose in your hands. Some of you, your purpose, you create your purpose with your hands. Some of you use your hands to do what you're called to do. Some of you are writers. Some of you are poets. Some of you are hairdressers. Some of you are carpenters. Some of you use your hands for something. That's a part of your divine purpose. Virgo energy. Some of you are really deep thinkers. You're intellectuals. You are really good at paying attention to detail. Some of you are loners, right? Unfortunately, some of you feel like you're an apprentice in what you do and you just don't have the confidence. You feel like you're not as good, or you need more help, or like you feel kind of helpless in a situation because you, to be honest, you do have a lot coming at you, but it's all in the mind. God, what do you want the collective to do? How should they move? God, how should the collective move? How do they move in these turbulent times? How do they move? Chariot energy, for real. Wow. The Star card came out again. I'm hearing that song, Hold to His Hands. Oh man, somebody is really connected to a grandma because I'm hearing church hymns in my head. Hold to his hand, God's unchanging hand. Hold to his hand, God's unchanging hand. Build your hopes on things eternal. Hold to God's unchanging hand. That's the first time I ever heard that song on a live. So some of you need to connect to your roots. That's the answer. The root chakra. The roots. The ancestors. I'm having an epiphany just talking to you. Some of you need to tap in to your ancestral magic. That is how you are going to ride. This is, oh wow. I'm getting literal chills. This is not just a message for you. This is a message for me as well. You need to connect to your roots. That is the answer. Oh my gosh. I'm like, how do I do this? I've been saying the answer the whole entire reading. Someone need to light a candle for a grandmother, a And it's so crazy. My husband came to give me a kiss today, right? And I haven't lit no candles. My altars is right in front of me. He came to give me a kiss today, and a piece of one of my crystal candle holders, broke right over my altar today. That's an omen. And that's not just an omen for me. That's an omen for you. That's the second time that same. Let me show y'all. I can show you better than I can tell you. This is a message for me. This is not just for you. Now I'm realizing I didn't just get on here for me. I got on here for me. I got on here for you, both of us. This is real crystal. It broke right over my altar. Didn't touch it. It just the glass just spread it around it. You need to light a candle for an ancestor. You need to create an ancestral altar. A lot of the people that I'm talking to, you guys are trying to invoke deities that are not even a part of your family's lineage. Problem number one. When you are beginning or when you walking into this spiritual walk, you don't skip over the people whose blood runs through your vein and just go on to something else. You need to do your research. You need to do your ancestry. Find out where your people are from. Talk to the elders in your family. The answers is in your roots. And some of you have very strong roots. I mean, powerful. It got me 144 on the timer. 144 on the clock. Do y'all see this crystal? Real crystal. Broke. Right over my altar. She put, wow, somebody else asked me that and I didn't make my altar yet. It's time. My family is all Haitian and New Orleans bloodline. They can't be ignored anymore. They're tired of being... This is what they're here for. Not all of them now. But you better believe that there are people in your lineage. If you are on this spiritual journey, you better believe there was somebody on this in your bloodline that was on a journey. They just didn't have the provisions. They didn't have the safety, the security, the not that they didn't have the energy, but they weren't in a place to fulfill this. They had a lot going on. Times were different. And you live in a more freeing, more spiritually acceptable, you live in a time that's more free, that's less judgmental, that has more information. You have easier ways of making money. You live in a less segregated time. You live in a better time. In other words, you are the hope and the dream of the slaves. You are the hope and the dream of the people that came before you. It's like I'm getting this energy of like you are destiny fulfilled. You are destiny's child. That is very specific. You are destiny's child. And you are also the destiny of your lineage fulfilled. And it starts with you. You are the only person in your bloodline that has the access right now, the energy, the time, the access, the information to do the work. We all do. We all do. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And even if there's someone in your bloodline that you don't know and you don't feel safe connecting to, you have to ask spirit questions. Ask your higher self questions. Connect with that first. You don't necessarily have to talk to someone in your bloodline. But start there first. You're going to be very successful. Wow, that's so specific. That just gave me a headache. Look at this. Justice. Justice. Justice comes out for you. Justice. Anyway, this is that season. Light a candle for a passed over loved one that you would want to connect to, that you are really close to. And if you are not connected to that person, find a person of character that may have the same background and bloodline as you, and connect to that individual. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Connect to that individual. If you know there were mean-spirited people in your family, they were, I don't know, bad people, bad citizens in society, and obviously don't try to connect with those individuals, but connect to someone that you admire, that you know was very wise, or look up your ancestry, your lineage, and honestly type up, people, Scottish people who did this in history. I don't know, whatever it is. Find someone who has the same lineage as you, who has the same blood and background as you, as close as possible, and do your research on that individual and speak. And of course, before you do this, you want to, of course, put a hedge of protection around you. You want to pray. You want to make sure that, you set the intention, right? But start off with something as simple as a glass of water on your altar, and a note, in a little tea light candle. Okay? It doesn't take much to connect with spirit. Some of you are in a home where people are a little funny about that. Find a way. Just saying hello, lovely people. Miss Indigo, I pray everyone's doing fabulous. Hello, Mel D. How you doing? All right. Hope is in the building. Mel D is in the building. Ace of Wands, and ideas are going to start coming to you. God is going to start. Spirit is literally going to start talking to you. Spirit is going to come out of nowhere and literally, oh my gosh. Do y'all see this? Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Oh my God, 111 is super specific. This is what's going to happen to you. It's going to be a fresh start, a fresh beginning, a new beginning. You're going to be so blessed. Oh my gosh. King of Wands, you're going to find this drive, this energy, this passion, because it's not just you being fueled by life itself. You have the energy of the ancestors behind you, backing you. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine how much more powerful you would stand? How powerful you will present yourself, or how powerful you'll be if you walked in the room and you felt like there were 1,000 people behind you? Could you imagine that kind of power? This is the kind of power that is ready for you. I'm getting like a $10,000 check that's pending in an account. Like, you ever get a check that's in the account and you see the number, it says negative, but it's pending? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting with you guys. I see this energy that is pending. Pending. You have pending energy. It's all here. Build your hope on things eternal. You have eternal energy pending for the present now, for this present moment. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yes. Claim it. Yes. I got literal chills. Literal chills. The ancestors are coming through. Now, you know what? I'm really starting to, I really see why they call it the Day of the Dead and why they call Halloween Hallows Eve. Because out of all of the readings that I've done, I have never felt the spirit of ancestors more in any month than this month. They are here. There is something, I got to do my research. There is something about the month of October. Hell yeah, your channel's going to take off. Anything you touch is going to take off. Receive that. Believe that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's this energy. I feel this energy. I'm telling you, you guys, whoever I'm talking to, you guys are powerful. You are tapped in. The ancestors are just waiting for your yes. Acknowledge them. Open yourself. The way you open up yourself to strangers, men, people, you open up yourself to everything else. Be open to the people and the energy and the spirits that came before you. Hell, they even dwell within your very being. Yeah, temperance. That's the angels. That's the ancestors to me. They want to pour from their cup. They're in heaven right now, but they want to pour to your cup here on earth. Justice. Some of you have cosmic justice. You know, I don't usually do readings like this, but justice will be served. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. A lot of you are dealing with energy that don't even belong to you. A lot of you are fighting battles that aren't even yours. Get off that timeline. 6-6. 6-6. 666 is significant. I don't even use that angel number. And it's not evil. It's not evil. Oh, ancestors. Ancestors. How could they connect with you? Show us. How can my collective connect with their ancestors? Chariot. Just do it. Move forward and do it. Just go. Just do it. For some of you, I'm hearing talk to your ancestors the way you talk to God. The same way you talk to me. The same way you talk to someone on the phone. It's not a lot. You start talking, they start talking back. For some of you, I need you to ask God, show me how good this can get. Show me how good life can get. Ask the ancestors, show me. Show me. It's so easy. For some of you, it's a really good time to do that. New moon. Oh, I should bring out the moon deck. Oh, or should I bring out the secrets of the ancestors? A lot of you are meant to be mothers. A lot of you are meant to be living some kind of luxurious, slow, sweet life. You may be here, but this is where you're destined to be. Whoever I'm tapped into, your ancestors are going to make sure of it. I promise you. I promise you. This is you. I don't even know why I wanted to do this. It's like your ancestors are saying, clock that T. Believe in me. Clock it. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. I don't even do that. I don't even do this. That must have resonated with somebody. That's going to resonate with somebody because I literally just found out about this. So that is going to make sense to somebody. I don't keep up with like the trends and stuff, but I recently learned about it. I think somebody used it and showed me, but I just used it because it almost made sense. It's like whoever your ancestors are, they're going to do their best to appeal to your liking. And I know people in the spiritual community say, oh, do things the way the ancestors used to do them. Talk to them in the way that they want to talk. But for some of you, you guys have some of you have, I'm getting tongue-tied. You're connected to people in your lineage. They're timeless beings. They're timeless. And for some of you, wow. The ancestors are going to show up as your children to help you. Clock that. The ancestors are going to be speaking through your children. For those of you who have children, if you don't, when you do, oh my gosh. Some of you, oh my God. Some of you, your children, I'm telling you. That came out in reverse. Tower in reverse. You are going to be surprised. Your children are going to be a part of your fulfillment. Your children, your lineage, your ancestry, your legacy. They are going to help you get to that empress status. Some of you are birthing kids because your children are helping you move forward into your purpose. It's so funny. Whoever I'm reading, now that I'm talking about it, it's almost like I'm reading myself. My child, I just had a child. Something on my face. She's helping me. I know she's an ancestor that came back to help me. This is also why I started the reading with your root. Your root needs to be cleared because some of you are called to have children, more children. Your roots, your lineage. The energy needs to be clear. So, okay, new roots. Some of the ancestors want to return. You're not connecting through spirit, so they have to return in physical form. Yep, to balance the scales, to help you out. Ain't this beautiful? Ain't this beautiful? I can cry. This is beautiful. The roots are somebody, oh wow. Some of your ancestors are coming back. For those of you who are able to have children, 12-12-22. I had a cryptic pregnancy. I had no idea I was pregnant. Wild to imagine, but I didn't show or feel her. That's powerful. 12-12. Oh yeah. 12-12. That's powerful. When I think of 12-12, I think of inheritance. when it comes to bloodlines. My grown son and I have coffee, spiritual morning talks. We are growing, leaving behind wisdom whilst listening to him speak truth and advice for me. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Thank you, ladies, for your beautiful energy, and for the masculines who are in here. Thank you for holding space and being a divine masculine in here. But your energy, y'all energy is truly incredible. You guys have such a work to do here on this earth. Please don't give up. You've come too far from where you started from. That's Mary Mary. Fool, you're on the journey. My beat up box. You on the fool's journey. You're on the journey. You're on the journey. Yes, there are amazing people in here. Everybody in here. I want to go on a cruise with y'all. I want to go on a cruise with you guys. Blessings, you guys. I'm in love with your energy. Oh. Ooh, remix. Oh. Oh. Y'all see this? Whoa. 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Uh-oh, it's turning into a love reading. Careful. You're going to have many choices. Careful. Careful. Careful on this journey. You're not going to just be tested spiritually, but you're going to be tested physically, if you know what I'm saying. All right? These spirit babies want to come through the correct partner. You will have many choices. Make the correct one, because it'll bring you wish fulfillment. It'll bring you joy in the years to come. Move forward with the right energy. If not, it'll leave you in the 5 of Cups. Yikes. What was that for, Spirit? What was that for? All right, yeah, some of you have to go. Some of you got to go. Some of you need to do some moon magic. This came out again. So I think with this, I'm going to end the reading. I was going to go somewhere else with it. But some of you have to work with this new moon energy. It's a good time to manifest. It's a good time for you to alchemize this situation. It's a good time for you to set intentions. Sow that seed. Water those roots. She said, I keep keeping my peace like it's the air that I breathe. I know that's right. I know that's right, Melody. Look at this card I pulled. Melody be on point. It says, may the God of peace be with you. Romans 15:33. Also, I got, may you be filled with joy. Colossians 1:1. That's a synchronistic number for somebody. It says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. More owls, more birds. And it says, friends are a gift from God above, and through your life, I've seen his love. More birds. So messages. You're going to get messages. A lot of you have the homework. You have homework to do. You need to tap into your roots. You need to tap into an ancestor. You need to connect with an ancestor. Because when you connect with your lineage, your roots, and your ancestry, you will be able to find your long-term purpose and activate your magic. The Magician card. Look at this energy. This this is what you want. This is power. This is power. This ain't no YouTube, get a spell on YouTube and do it myself kind of magic and add a little bit of sprinkle of this, sprinkle of that magic. No, this is power. This is legacy. This is, oh my God. This is divine, what you tap into. This is what you tap into when you connect to the roots. And y'all see this color red, the root chakra, the color red? Y'all see this? You tap into your magic. When you tap into your lineage, when you tap into your power, when you tap into that kundalini energy, this is what you're going to get. You will be the magician and the hierophant of your life and of everyone around you. Advice, quick advice. Page of Swords, don't mind the people. Let them watch. Let them watch. Let them watch. Let them watch. Yeah, root chakra. Woo! Tap into that root, baby. Light a candle for an ancestor. Leave some water out. Write a note. Just say thank you. Just say hello. Just say hello. Just say hello. Start there. I'm not saying for you to invoke your ancestors and ask for a Lamborghini. Like, you know, don't do that. Don't do that. Because the way spirit looks at us too, some of us look like beggars, honestly. Right? Imagine you coming to a spirit and you just saying, gimme, 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 gimme. Like, they probably looking at you like, like, give them something. Like, say hello. You wouldn't want a man asking you for, you know what I'm saying, and not asking how you doing, asking if you need something to drink, taking you out on a date, you know, doing things for you that a man is supposed to do for you. You wouldn't. Y'all can't be doing spirit like that. And look, for a lot of you, spirit will give you the Lamborghini. But what are you giving them in return? They will give it to you. And you know what's so funny? And it's not that they're going to give it to you. After building that relationship with spirit, right, and showing gratitude for what you already have. Melody always hits it on the head. We need to go to her book signing. Okay. Mel D, let us know when you're having the book signing. Okay? Let us know when we can come through and take classes from you. But yeah, gratitude. Gratitude is it. Show them gratitude. Show them appreciation. Thank them for what they did so that you could be here. You know, have a conversation with them. You know? And yes, gratitude is number one. Gratitude is it. Boy, that's a clear, for sure way to hack your frequency into becoming abundant and getting what it is that you want. Being grateful for the little that you have, taking care of everything that you have, right? How could God bless you with more when you are not grateful and you don't take care of what you already do have? It's almost lose it just as fast as you got it. But yeah, the ancestors help you get on. Yeah, the ancestors help you get on that frequency. But hold on. Here we go. I'm ending this reading. Queen of Pentacles came out. The ancestors are definitely going to help you. All right. They're here. They're here for you. I'm going to come back on this live tomorrow and tap in with you guys, 'cause I feel like there's more messages that Spirit wants to get out. Yeah. Spirit got more for you. Anyway, Mel D, you in Arizona or Vegas? Oh, you're in Las Vegas. Nice. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. I love seeing you guys connect. This is beautiful. This is what this life is about anyway. And this is why we have the internet in our day and age, because we are supposed to connect. Don't you just love the Aquarian age? Love it. Love it. Ooh, King of Pentacles is coming out. Ooh. Ooh. Let me know who in the live is going to start having conferences, because I'm seeing a conference. Retreat centers. This is divine what I'm seeing. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Someone here, when you connect to the ancestors, you are going to connect to your spiritual abundance, your spiritual inheritance. Yeah. Hey, y'all don't be meeting without me, okay? Okay? No, I'm joking, but then again, I'm not joking, so. I'm a Sagittarius. I love to travel, so. Okay. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to meet you guys either. I already met you in spirit. I already met y'all in spirit. I just need to catch up with you physically. Oh, yeah, when you come to the ATL, please come to me. I'll be waiting for you. Okay? I love you, Jocelyn. Love you, Keena. Love you, Mel D. Love you, Keena the Creole. And for the rest of you guys who have tuned into this live, thank you for being here. That has been your message. And, yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with your root chakra. Connect with your power. All right? Your life is counting on it.